Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'll be talking to you about the hottest comics releasing September 8th, 2021. But first, please be sure to subscribe. It looks like 62% of you that watch my videos have not subscribed yet. And I know you really want to get into that 250 subscriber section so we could do that great giveaway for the Me You Love in the Dark #1 store exclusive. So go ahead, please subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what you're most excited for this week in comics. I'm going to start off with my top picks, and we're starting off with a big one for me. We're starting off with Mazebook #1. It's a brand new Dark Horse title, and of course, it's written and drawn by my absolute favorite, Jeff Lemire. So this one, it definitely revolves around more of what Jeff Lemire does best. He revolves around family conflicts and bringing how family relationships merge into that. So a lonely building inspector still grieving the loss of his puzzle-loving daughter receives a mysterious phone call one night from a girl claiming it's her and that she's trapped in the middle of a labyrinth. Convinced that this child is contacting him from beyond this world, he uses an unfinished maze from one of her journals and a map of the city to trace an intricate path through a different plane of reality on an intense and melancholy adventure to bring his daughter back home. The only way out is in. And I just feel like Jeff Lemire really gets character relations and character development, and I think that is one of the best things he does. It seems like this one's going to revolve around, family, mourning, grieving, and pretty much reality itself and how, one deals with a loss. So I cannot wait for this book. There's also an incredible variant cover by Andrea Sorrentino that I'll also be picking up. So cannot wait. We also have Me You Love in the Dark #2. And Scotty Young and Jorge Corona killing it. This sold incredibly well. It might have been because I absolutely love Scotty Young, and I just would really like people to read his independent work and really see what he's about. So, Artist Row, hiding out in an old house, hoping for artistic lighting to strike, begins to feel even more strongly connected with the shadowy presence she's been communicating with. So, this has just a really nice, it's like a cool haunting tale to come up for Halloween too, and it's known for fans of Stephen King and Neil Gaiman. So I really enjoy both of them. I think they both are some of the top notch of their work, and I cannot wait to see where this one goes. We also have Nice House on the Lake #4, and James Tynion. This comic has been crazy. After the last issue where we're starting to get some puzzle pieces merged together, this one definitely a terrifying truth about the house is revealed. David wants nothing more than to make his fellow residents of the house laugh. He's the comedian, right? That's what he does. But if no one's in the mood to laugh, then perhaps it's time for him to perform the other function of comedy, to tell his audience an unbelievable truth. So this one in particular to me has really been shining out because I like how each issue has been bringing us to a different character in the house and how they're essentially dealing with all of this trauma that they are experiencing together. And I cannot wait to see how this ends because I just have a feeling this is going to have a crazy twist to it that none of us are going to see coming. So I cannot wait. We also have Last Flight Out #1. This is another Dark Horse this week, and it's written by Mark Guggenheim and drawn by Eduardo Figueroa. And this one's with Earth rendered uninhabitably, humanity has chosen to evacuate to the stars. But with just 24 hours left until the last dark arc designed to evacuate Earth's residents leaves forever, its designer, a strained daughter, goes missing. Mark Guggenheim, who's written Arrow, X-Men, and Eduardo Ferraro, who drew Self-Made, tell the story of an absentee father trying to make amends with his daughter during the end of the world. So this one seems a lot like Mazebook, having to deal with like family relations and things like that, but this one definitely dives more in the sci-fi-esque realm of things, and if you're really interested in that, definitely check this one out. Mark Guggenheim is a huge renowned artist, and now that he's doing some independent work, just seems right, I'm excited to check it out. Now, time for our series shoutouts. These are ones not necessarily I think are going to be the top picks of the week, but ones I think you should maybe browse if you're interested in. I like some of the sounds of these, so I thought I'd throw them in there. Starting off with Army of Darkness 1979 number 1. So I'm already a pretty big Army of Darkness fan, Evil Dead fan, Bruce Campbell fan, whatever you want to call it. But I also really enjoy Philadelphia, and Rodney Barnes is going to be writing this. So I know he gets horror. Like, I know he does. He understands it perfectly, and I'm super excited to see what he has to offer for Ash. So dare we say it? Yes, we dare. Ash is back, baby. After his most recent appearance in Dynamite Lives, Ashley Williams is retired, settled down, haunted by the Deadites and the Necromon no more. Wait, no, that ain't right. None of this is true. In fact, not only is Ash still haunted by Deadites and the Necronomicon, but he's haunted by both of them in the 1970s. Kids, ask your parents. Parents, ask yourselves. And what does he find in South Bronx of the late 70s? Gangs. And what have those gangs found? The Necronomicon. So, what does that make the gangs? Badass motherfuckers. So, I cannot wait. The covers look really cool. Even the Philadelphia artist, J. Sean Alexander, is going to be doing the main cover, which I absolutely love. So, I am super excited to check that one out. We also have Black Manta, number 1. This is written by Chuck Brown, drawn by Valentin Delardo, and to me, Chuck Brown has written Bitterroot, or has helped written Bitterroot, and so I am really excited to see what he has in store for Black Manta. And now that Black Manta has, like, his own mini-series, I am stoked. Following his appearance in the Aquaman 80th Anniversary 100-page spectacular, the Scourge of Seas now gets its own series. Black Manta is chasing a rare metal with incredible powers, and he's not the only one who wants to get his hands on it. Friend and foe alike. Torrid is a former ally who has escaped hell literally to answer the call of the metal. But can Manta trust her? Hopefully so, because he might need her help to fend off Devil Ray, a new competitor for the role of biggest villain underwater. Both Aquaman at the Beginning number 1 and Black Manta number 1 feature a connecting variant cover by superstar artist Francis Manapul, introducing new hero Torrid and villain Devil Ray. So, super excited. I mean, I don't think Aquaman gets enough love in my eyes. I really enjoy Aquaman, and I can't wait to see Black Manta. I think he is so badass, so it's super exciting. We also have Deadbox number 1. This is a new Vault comic written by Mark Russell, drawn by Ben Tiziyama. And welcome to the town of Lost Turkey, where the main source of entertainment is a cursed DVD machine that seems to know more about the fate of its citizens than they do. So Vault has a very interesting selection of horror comics. They call it the Nightfall. And I have been absolutely digging it. I think they're really great, and I'm excited to see what Mark Russell brings to, the horror genre. And last but not least, I have Daredevil, number 34. I have been absolutely loving Daredevil lately. I think it's probably the best Marvel comic to release right now. Chip Zdarsky is doing a fantastic job, and Margaret Cicchetto's art is just incredible. And the storyline is just picking up. And the storyline definitely is going to be leading up into what they just announced called Devil's Reign, that releases in December. So it is going to be a big, big event dealing with what happens after the events of this Daredevil run. So the penultimate chapter of the lockdown brings twists, turns, bodies, and unexpected allies. You're not going to want to miss the next installment of this Eisner-nominated epic. So it all deals with Bullseye, how Bullseye has been around this entire time, what Bullseye's been doing, and, it's just been super interesting to see Matt Murdock in prison and how he's been working through that. So the last issue ended on, such a banger, and I cannot wait to see how it picks up. Last but not least, we have a couple of late printings this week. We have Barbaric number 1 third printing, which I know has been a smash success from Vault. Apparently it might have a movie deal in the works, so super excited. Last Book You'll Ever Read, number 1, second print. Also, you could pick up number 2 this week as well. I thought number 1 was very interesting. It set up a great pace, so I'm excited to see where that leads. Me, You, Love in the Dark, number 1, second print, with a really great 1 in 20 incentive variant. So if your store was able to order 20 copies of those, you might want to snag that up. Also, Star Wars High Republic #7 second print. I know a lot of people have been asking about that because there was that first appearance of that Sith Lord. And we also have Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Jabba the Hutt #1 second print. Another first appearance. A lot of these this week seem like really great first appearance late printing, so if you missed out on your chance on the first one, there's plenty of more that can release. And last but not least, we have Superman Son of Kal-El #1 second print with that great end splash page cover. And that's going to be it for me. Be sure to check out all these comics and many more at your local comic shop this Wednesday, September 8th, 2021. Have a great day.